Hi everyone, Kevin from HockeyShare.com here. Today we're going to show you some of the more advanced options that we have on our drill diagrammer. So let's start by taking a look at different rink orientations. So let's click on the rink tab here and let's decide, well, maybe we need a half ice rink today. So maybe we're just running a half ice drill. We don't need the entire sheet visible, so we can quickly switch the drill view to half sheet. We can do either the left or the right half. In this case, I just picked the left half. Next, we get this question a lot about how to access different objects when you have stuff that's on top of each other. So in this case, I'm going to make a green circle, and for whatever reason, I'm going to put it over X1. What you're going to notice is right now I can't click on X1. I only get the circle. So instead of just moving the circle and then clicking on X1, what we can do is we can actually change the layering of these objects. So essentially the way you think of it is these are sort of like a sandwich. So we put X1 on the surface first, so X1's at the bottom, and then we drag the circle out. So now the circle's above it. But what we can do is we can actually send the circle to the front or the back. So in this case, if we send it to the back, now you'll notice X1 gets a little bit darker, and now we can click on X1 and we can move them however we need to. So again, this works the other way too. We can bring the circle to the front, and again, X1 is now behind that actual circle. So next we want to show you the clone object tool. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up 4 cones on the circle. Maybe we're doing a skating drill around it. And what we're going to do is we're going to hold down Command on a Mac or Control on a PC. And we're going to enable the clone drawing tool. So simply click on it. You can see it's enabled now. And what we're going to do is while these are still highlighted, I'm going to click and hold and drag to the other circle. And you can see now we've duplicated these 4 objects right to the playing surface. So as you can imagine, especially when you have complex cone setups, this can be an extremely handy tool. And again, this works for any of the objects on the surface.